see it yet, though.
I just put it. It's on my personal page. I'll move
Don't question Heather, dude. Don't do that. You're going to be right every time.
Don't mess with Heather.
Hey, welcome everybody. Appreciate your help tonight. Heather Sika Leonard, you're amazing. You always show up, and I'm not questioning you ever again, because you're just efficient. You always get it done. Anyway, tonight we've got a great call, and we're grateful for all of you fellow ER shredders who showed up tonight. This call is going to be a little bit different in that I know why you're here. I know you're here for the same reasons I really need to be here, because what happens in this line of work is we do busy work, don't we? We do busy work and it keeps us busy, but is it really getting you the result that you really hope for? That's what this is all about. This is all about us getting down to the nitty gritty. Not every Shredders Unite call is going to be this much nuts and bolts, because, you know, the business is a simple business. It attracts not, I wouldn't say simple people, but people that do value simplicity. It attracts people like us. We value simplicity. We long for a more simple world. This business is meant to be simple. So with that in mind, Adam, more than anybody, more than myself, has really cracked the code of how to duplicate with ER Shred and how to generate income from the business model that we leverage. He really is tremendous. What I've seen from him, I've seen someone who takes it drop dead serious because he has to. This is all he does. This is an individual who, you know, he was kind of spent his career in the restaurant industry. He's always been entrepreneurial. He's always done whatever it took to feed his family. He's got a beautiful family. This guy's like the all-American guy, just phenomenal. And you know what? The thing I love about him the most is he's just humble. He's down to earth. He's normal. He's real. This is the kind of guy you want to have as a friend. I'm so grateful that he accepted last night, and he is now on our executive board. So thank you for that. Adam Sisk, are you out there?
I am. Thanks, Sean, for that introduction, man. I'm excited to be here, and let's get to it, man. This is good stuff.
Yes, let's get to it. And Adam, we're not going to go into your whole who is Adam Sisk, because Jesse did a tremendous job of that, and we've had you on several calls. Well, we know you were a professional baseball player. Mad respect for that. We know about, you know, all the struggles around that and all the surgeries and all the heartache, and you know, we know the pain you've been through. We know what ER Shred has done for you. We're aware that ER Shred transformed your life as it did mine and so many others. Adam, what we want to dig into here is, I know that you've taken this very serious, and I know that you have really dialed it in terms of how to get, you know, this protocol and get it in people's hands. So what I want to do is just start off by saying, where was your business, Adam? If I was to ask you before ER Shred, before that all came about, like, tell us whatever you feel comfortable with. How are things going with the business?
Yeah, sure. So before ER Shred, which I found ER Shred in mid to late October 2020, the infamous year 2020, right? So we had our twins earlier in that year in May, and you know, we're in the middle of a pandemic. My business up to the beginning of the pandemic last March or so was going okay. Wasn't great. Wasn't like when I first got it going. And then the pandemic hit and it started going down. You know, I was holding on to some business builders a little bit here and there, but you know, priorities change for everyone, and understandably so. And I get that. And so yeah, our business took a hit. Twins came, stress levels went up, business went down, and so I was at the point of questioning if this was still the right industry for me. Because, you know, we're all brought up thinking, you know, the traditional way, the dogma of go to work 9 to 5, trade time for money, and do that. And so I was thinking about, is this what I need to be doing right now? Like trying to, hold on to people as hard as I can and tell them it's going to be okay? Or should I just cut ties and go do something else? And that's when, I found your live posts that you were starting to put out there. And you resonated with me in a way that I had been searching for months, literal months. I was like, I got to see a sign. Something has to happen where I got to go. And I saw your authenticity. I saw your genuine care of what you were putting out there for people to listen to. And I was like, man, this guy, what he's saying, I want to be friends with this guy. I want to do what he's doing. And if you know me, I'm the type of guy that will try anything. You tell me it's going to do X, Y, Z for me, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do it how you say to do it. So that's when I got introduced to ER Shred. And you guys, most of you know the story with me. I struggle with chronic everything, and it helped with that. And it greatly improved how I feel every day. And then, if you want to ask a question in between, Sean, just go ahead.
Listen. Go with the flow that you're feeling right now.
Yeah. So then I started to explain it to my team that was still around, that was still listening, if you will. And some people said, yeah, I'll do it, I'll try it. And those people that did loved it. But the majority of the people are like, oh, that's keto, that's this, that's that. I'm not going to do that. It's too much meat, cholesterol, all that. I said, no problem, whatever, I'm doing it anyway. And just want to let you know there's an option. And then it started, like my results started getting to the point of undeniable, right? Proof of concept. It works. Because prior to that time, man, like I said, I was stressed. I was stressed physically. I was stressed financially. I was stressed emotionally. The kids, the pandemic, the business, you name it. It was all stress, man. I was literally like losing my mind, drinking way too much every day. And once I saw this light, it just turned something on in me that had been turned off for a long time. And I felt hope again. I was like, wow, there might be a tunnel over that mountain over there that has a light at the end of it. At least I think that there might be. Whereas before I was like, there's no way there is, there's just nothing. And so anyway, you made a post about NowSite, the marketing platform, and what Olivier had introduced you to. And my brother, this is kind of off on a tangent. My brother and his wife, they own a very successful Etsy business. And he has a little bit of familiarity with ClickFunnels and stuff like that. I had no idea what that term even meant back in October, November. No idea. I had no idea how to create one. I had no idea how to benefit from one or what happens. But anyway, so I told Shane about it. And he says, yeah, we'll look at it. So my brother's name is Shane. And we had a meeting with Olivier about NowSite at my mom's house. I think it was like mid-November, because we did Thanksgiving there a week prior to Thanksgiving. And then, that's where the business, that's when the business started on its uptick. So.
Well, let's talk about that. So what happened with me, Adam, is I think when you say that you something was drawing you to my videos, that none of that is canned. Like none of that is premeditated. That's all born of feeling well.
I could tell. I could tell you had something that you had to get out to the public. Like you felt selfish if you didn't, right? And that's how I feel now. And that's how I felt for months. Like, look, I know we're going to get a lot of naysayers, and that's fine. You said earlier in one of your lives that, we're trying to be sold everything all day long, every day. And I get that. But what if there's somebody out there right now that feels exactly how I felt in September? They're searching for something, man. And this has just been fantastic for me. And I've always been an optimist. I knew something was going to come around, and then this came around. I mean, starting my network marketing business back, I started using the products in February of 2016, right? The first year after my wife lost a lot of weight in a short amount of time, our business exploded organically, just as it should, I think. And I had no system in place at all to keep track of anything. I didn't know that I should. I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, it was just mayhem. I mean, Sean, I didn't get a computer. I didn't get a computer until the end of 2019.
So there's hope for all these people on the phone.
Right. Yeah. It's all been on my phone and iPad. I'm talking to you on an iPad now. I picked up this MacBook December 2019. I'm telling you. And when I told my upline this, they're like, "Are you kidding? Like, you didn't keep," I was like, "No, I didn't keep track of nothing." So, all right. So we know that. And it's just been, such a learning process for me. But Now Sight has made it, and the other tools that are at our fingertips, literally at our fingertips, has made it just unbelievably easier. And I told my wife, I said, "Look, if I had this tool, this resource back in," because I didn't really get into the business part of it until a year later. So 2017. If I had this back then, I'd be platinum, 100%, no doubt. And I told her, and I told you this yesterday, I said, we'll be millionaires by the time my birthday, 2023, guaranteed. And I'm putting it out there to the universe, and I believe it'll happen. I know it'll happen, because it almost can't not happen. It's and what I'll tell you in a little while, guys, the duplication of this, how easy it is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. They say duplicate or die. That's what they say in our industry, duplicate or die. So How many people have I met and they have this big surge? I'm guilty of it, guys. Like when I had my ER shred, like, oh my gosh, I want to change the world. I want everyone to have this. And I just started like throwing stuff out there, and it was just authentic. And I think Crystal and I enrolled like 130 people in a matter of like 4 months. It was nuts, just insane. But you know what? Like, I don't have systems in place to handle all of that. Like, I don't. Okay, I'm being honest. I don't. So with that in mind, I want to be more duplicatable as well. And I want my people to succeed. I want my people who say, hey, I want to do this. I want them to succeed. And the people on this call, these rock solid, these people that are so loyal, these are the best people on earth. And a lot of them have had success, but not to the level they hope for. And I want it for them desperately. And I know you do too.
So I sure do.
Here's the thing, Adam. It's going to take what? For them to figure out what what is it going to take? For Susan Rothman, for Heather Sika-Leonard, for Rod or Mimi, what is it going to take for them to figure out what you know now? What is it that you've done? How much time have you devoted to it? Let's just dig.
Sure. Well, the number one thing it's going to take is immersion. You've got to get into it. Even if you don't know it, you've got to get into it. And I know that might not make sense, but everything is figure outable. I mean, it really is. We've got such just opportunity at our fingertips. Everything, we can find the answer to everything through the Google machine, right? I mean, it's already there. You don't have to ask. It's there. It's in your pocket. But with NowSite and, Penny, and Penny app is fantastic also. It's just amazing, these resources that we have. It has, it's so hard to even get out the excitement that I have of this for you guys, because I didn't know anything about computer programming or setting up a website, or like I said, ClickFunnels or something like that. But so if you are a leader, and most of you are leaders here that have teams, I would highly suggest that you get yourself, and this is not a commercial, I'm not trying to sell anything. I would highly suggest that you get your own NowSite account and learn how to make websites and learn how to make email campaigns. And I will help you. I will gladly help you.
Now, hold on, Adam, real quick. First question, because we need to dig for those people that don't know.
Yeah.
First question would be, what is NowSite? Second question would be, how do we leverage your time? Because I don't want you to spend all day, every day with each independent person.
Don't have to.
NowSites.
And that's the beauty of it. So NowSite is a marketing platform where you can make websites, you can make email campaigns that, let's say, Tasha, I say, hey, put your email in here. I'm going to send you a website. You put your email in. It's going to immediately put you in that email campaign. That's what we call an email campaign. With this, the one that I would send has 27 emails within that will send you periodically over the next 7 months. And thank you, Sandra Davidson and Liz Wadden Kappa, who shared this with me. Guys, the cool thing about NowSite, the marketing platform that I'm talking about, it has a shared collaboration section to where anything that I create on my own, any of the websites that I create, my Shred website or my collagen website, that is available to you in the shared collaboration part of NowSite. All you have to do is know where to find it. My team name is Adams Experiments. Know where to find it. Go there. Click on Shred website. Click on it. Adopt it over to your NowSite account, and then it's yours. You will have to do some upfront work by changing all the links that are within, and I will show you. So
does that mean like change them with the recommended carts and things like that?
Yep. Change the recommended cart links to yours, and I can show you how to do that. Olivier can show you how to do that. And then, I mean, guys, I've got 4 pages of websites on NowSite. I've made like 40 of them, 40 websites for my team. And Dave's on this call. I see him. I don't see a few other. I see Robin, but anyway. So Dave's Crystal Manager. Christina just hit Crystal Director today. Katie's Crystal Manager, and they're making money hand over fist. And I've made them these websites because it's so simple, guys. It's unbelievably simple. How we know the Isagenix website is a little bit convoluted, right? It's a little much. It's a little busy for some people. But if if somebody says, Dave Wilson, I see your Shred hat. What is that? He'll say, this is what it is. I'll send you a website. Send the website. It's got Sean and Crystal's video on there. It's got a link to buy chocolate. It's got a link to buy vanilla and strawberry and Neapolitan. It's got the grocery list on there. It's got the protocol on there. It's got, all the stuff, all the testimonials. Easy peasy. And if they click chocolate, boom, goes right to your recommended carts. They finish the order. It's that simple. And then if you want, I highly suggest this is the system that I'm talking about, is plug them into an email campaign that keeps in touch with them.
Yeah, what's nice, Adam, let me pause you there. Heather, Crystal and I have been meaning to work on those email campaigns forever. Olivier has been after us like, please, you don't know how important this is. You don't know how
so important
this is. And we just haven't made the time to do it. And I have no excuse. Well, I do have an excuse. I've been more busy than I've ever been in my life, but all good things. But Heather and Jesse are going to start helping and really, building out the content for those emails around, specific to ER Shred. Very grateful for them and for them always showing up as they do. If for people that are on the call or watch this replay, Olivier Elg, that's Olivier, and then last name Elgue. What is the name of that? Is his website all D ALL and then the letter
alldforyou.com?
All D, just one letter, 4, the number 4, and then U, the letter U.com. You can go there and enroll, get a Now site, and then you make sure you specify that you're with Isagenix. We make nothing for promoting it. It's just been great. And that's actually, believe it or not, how Crystal and I enrolled 130 people. And it's funny because we really should have, hey man, I'll just be honest. Like I'm an entrepreneur, and it was like, hey, let's just start shooting. We'll adjust our aim later. And I wish we had all these systems in place before we enrolled 130 people.
Yeah.
But that's okay. But Adam, what is the collaborative website on Facebook?
So it's a collaborative section or a team section, and all the team leaders that are fluent in Now site, that are fluent in making websites or creating emails or creating social media posts or stuff like that. They have their own team, if you will, and they share their pertinent content for all of everyone to adopt for themselves. So they do the work and they share it. And it's really that simple. And then you go in there and you adopt it, or you pull it from the shared section into your Now site. You go in there, and yeah, it takes a little bit of work, but you change, anything that might say Adam to your name, anything that has a link, you find out what that link goes to. And if it's a link to a recommended card of mine or something like that, then you want to change that. And just, you got to go through it. But guys, there's some front end work to be done. But after it's done, it is automatic. I mean, I'm not kidding. It is. I've got more people on my IsaLife app that are now signed up to, do a 30-day, or you understand, because the first email explains IsaLife app. It talks about IsaLife app and how to sign in and where to find it. It also talks about IsaBody and what it can do for you and how to sign up. And then, it's got these emails that Sandra and Liz provided me, or provided the Now site. It's got the traditional 11-day, 30-day Isagenix way. And then they've even changed it. And they've put, an asterisk that if you're an ER shredder, this is what you do, right? So it covers both, which is fantastic. And it personalizes the email to the person's name, right? So Tasha, if you enter your name, it'll say, hey, Tasha, blah, 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 off and running. It's got links to, I changed every Facebook footer. It's called a footer, or, the Facebook F. I changed every one of those from their Facebook team, which is Break Free Project, to ER Shred, the website. So it's super personalized. And
how do we see something? Is there a way we could see any of this now with a shared screen or anything like that?
Not from my iPad. And oddly enough, I'm trying to get into my Now site and it's not working.
Well,
Olivia,
here's a different question. Let's say that we got people on here. Here's the way I'm envisioning this, Adam. You're driving along, you're on a road trip, and you run out of gas. Okay. Now you get out of the car and you start to push your car uphill, and you're figuring, hey, 5 miles down the road, there's 5 miles uphill, there's another exit, I'm going to push this car uphill for 5 miles. Okay. But if you would just stop and step back and think about it a little bit, oh yeah, that's right. Downhill, the way I came from, I'll just walk downhill without pushing the damn car. I'll go back to that gas station that I saw back there. I'll get a loaner can of gas, hitch a ride, and fill that sucker back up. Well, in our businesses, we all fall victim of, we keep doing the same thing. We keep pushing the car uphill. I feel like you're asking us to do the smart thing. I think what we need is more direction specifically around, and maybe that requires another more interactive call where we have a shared screen, or
it does.
Does it?
It does. It does. I mean, but I hope you guys can hear through my excitement. I know I'm pretty, even most of the time, about how important this is and how beneficial this can be for your business and duplication. Guys, I mean, I've got rock stars on my team that are using this. And, Sean, I was telling you, I'll tell this story real quick. So when my friend Katie called me, she's a esthetician or one of those skincare people. When the collagen came out, she goes, Adam, I want to try this collagen. So I said, okay. So, signed her up. She got like 10 days supply, something. And 10 days later, she called me. She goes, oh my gosh, this stuff's great. I want to, promote it, blah, 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 blah. And we were having a staycation in Ocean City, Maryland. At the time, I was staying at a hotel. And, I just told her, I said, okay, what you want to do is do the $29, convert, blah, 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 blah. And also, since you just bought, a 10-day supply, you want to place another order. I didn't want to also tell her, you got to learn how to make recommended carts. You got to sign up for Now site and learn that. So I said, this is what I'm going to do, because I'm on a staycation also. I said, give me your username and password. I went into her account. I made all the recommended carts for, the beauty bundles and the afterglows and the 30-day counts. I then made her own website for her. And then I said, here you go. Here it is. Go for it. She signed up 25 people in like 20 days. It was that simple. And I was keeping an eye on it. So I knew that, if one was on the left when it should have been on the right, I was watching. And if that happened, then, we call and we make it right and stuff like that. And she's killing it now. So you guys as leaders, this is what you need to do for your team. You need to learn it, and we'll gladly teach you, and then do it for your team. And as Dave Wilson's on my team, and Katie's and Christina's and all the others, because as they build their team, they're going to know that they need their own, because there's many more benefits that come with this marketing platform other than websites and email campaigns. Like number one, the email campaign, they can't do that, right? Unless you have your own site. The social media posts, you can't do that unless you have your own. You guys have seen my social media posts that have the Now site link, right? It's so cool. I mean, the birthday one that I did, win a free birthday cake shake, enter your raffle. It's click. And what's cool is on Facebook with the algorithms, they've got these bots that look for specific words, right? So if it has click on there, if it has your a website on there, it's going to turn down that algorithm and not get out to a lot of people. But if it's just a picture, a clickable picture, I don't know if this is true or not, but I think the algorithm's a lot better. You click on that and the picture comes up, and then in 2 seconds later, it goes straight to my birthday cake shake raffle. Enter your email here. You click enter, and then it goes to the ER Shred page. It's unreal. It's in front of their face. It's awesome. I mean,
how in the world? How did a guy that was a bartender and how in the world did you figure? How long did it take you to crack this and figure it out?
Man, I'll find something new tomorrow. I guarantee it. I am in it. I am just clicking buttons. I am just trying to. What's this do? What's that do? And I mean, I'm serious. I mean, when I post these things, I'll post them and then I'll go into, Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter and I'll see if they work. And if they don't work, I'll take them down and I'll try again. And I did something wrong, and then I'll just try again, and then I'll just try again. But the greatest thing that helped me was the few single sessions that I had with Olivier. He taught me, I mean, he did the screen share and showed me exactly what to do. Like it was my screen share. And then he said, okay, take this and go here, and then take that and go there. And after a few times, guys, Ted Williams said it, if you keep at it, you'll get better at anything. And that's where I'm at now. And, I've got people from Isagenix all over the, probably not all over the globe, but people messaging me, hey, how do you do this? How do you do that? And you just figure it out. I mean, I don't know. I just figure it out. I mean, I would suggest you just get immersed in it and figure it out.
Even the people on the call here, let's say if my mom and dad were on the call, they're in their 70s now. What's amazing, we resist hard things as human beings. We resist doing hard things, but we have to ask ourselves, what do I want? And if I want it, now you tell me, what is it going to take to get it? Now, here's what we need to do with technology. You can do this the old school route. You can go and beat the pavement. You can go belly to belly, handshakes, see the color of people's eyes. You can do it that way. But the reason that I personally want to embrace technology, even though, I resist it. I resist it just like all you guys. I'm kind of a nitty gritty kind of guy. I like to get my hands dirty. I don't really like tech that much, but I also recognize that tech provides leverage.
Yeah.
I am all about leverage. I'm 100% about leverage. So if it can save me time and if it could generate me more income, get those wheels turning, faster, duplication, let's do it. So what do we do? First, we want to go to alld4u.com. I put it in the chat. We want to enroll. How much is it?
$19 a month.
Okay.
And let me tell you something, guys. I've got traditional business owners that use Constant Contact or another platform similar. And I've told them what I'm doing and what I'm capable of doing and how much I'm paying for it. All of them, 100% of them say, are you kidding me? That's it. Okay. That is it. Now, granted, I did up mine to $47 a month because I'm able to make unlimited websites and send out a ton of emails. I checked earlier. I've sent out 15,000 emails since December.
I've got some of your emails. They're very good.
15,000. And you know how many times I had to click send? Once. Just once. So if you guys go to my raffle for the collagen or the birthday cake, guess what? You enter your email. It gets categorized in my contact list what you clicked on. So then it sends an email campaign based on what you clicked on. Within that email campaign is a website based on what you clicked on. And then I got you. I'm able to send you personalized, pertinent information. I mean, if you asked about birthday cake, but get shit about, collagen, that's not going to be worth it to you. So that's what, it's just so much value with this. It's crazy.
Okay. And I think the value you're offering here, Adam, is ongoing tutelage, if you will.
Yes.
And the reason that you're providing that is because you're awesome, because you love the culture, because you love people and you want to help people. I mean, listen, the beauty of ER Shred is this, you guys, you're never going to see it again. I can almost guarantee you, we control the culture of ER Shred. There's a reason for that. And that's because I believe with all my heart that if you have good intent if you really do care about people, and if you really are trying to serve your family, your community, trying to serve, you know, a life's purpose, a mission, a cause, if you're doing this for the right reasons, then guess what? You're part of ER Shred, because we don't want the others. And you know what'll happen? The others will come. They'll see the kind of success that we're generating, and they will come like flies. But guess what? They won't stick. And the reason they won't stick is because our culture is dictated by all of us. Don't ever forget it. This culture is special. We don't just say one team. That's bullshit. We don't just say one team, one team, one team. We actually practice it. We put it in play. All of us on here, Adam and I are on different teams. We're not on the same team. And yet, you know what I want for Adam? Massive success. I'm not in competition with Adam. I want Adam to have everything his heart's desire. I want Adam's children to have the best quality of life. I will do everything in my power to help Adam. Adam's doing the same for me, and we're all doing the same for you. And you know why? Because when the tide goes up, this is the way it's supposed to work. When the tide goes up, all boats on the water rise.
Sure. Yep. I said that to my team many times over the past 4 years. Rising tide lifts all boats. It just does. And guys, you gotta, I mean, what Sean was just telling us, we have a very unique opportunity here to where, you know, we're with this 19-year-old company, this fulfillment company that's 19 years old, and it's almost like it's brand new again, with this culture, with this protocol. And not only this, guys, right? I mean, I also utilize the collagen and things like that, and the opportunity there. And Sean, I was telling you this yesterday, and I'll share with the team. You know, I think we've got at least three awesome things going for us right now. The simplicity that ER Shred protocol has brought all of us, right? We can't disagree that it's not simple, right? But it's simple. It's super simple. It's easy. There's very little coaching involved, which means there's very little time spent having a coach. Collagen, super, super simple, right? We're not asking anyone to change their lifestyle or not do this, but do that, you know, drink it. It's that simple. Now Sight makes it super simple. And it's like the perfect storm of opportunity if you choose to, you know, get into it a little bit and find out what it's about a little bit and just get to work. It does take time, and I've got my notes here, and I had to shout out my wife because she's the one that allows me to have the time to do this with she's upstairs with 4 kids right now, giving baths and all that and stuff like that. But, you know, all day long, I'm on my phone or on the computer, you know, setting up websites for people or taking calls and stuff. And it's because of her. So yeah, it will take some time up front, guys. But I mean, I don't know if you saw the stats on my business on what it's done in the last 3 months, because it goes back 3 months, 90-day average. But
yeah, say it, spit it out there. It was 89 enrollments in the last 30 days.
In the last 30 days, well, guess what? Now it's over 100.
Ah!
And we talked yesterday.
Guys, dang, man, listen to me, man.
Right?
You don't understand.
New members, not enrollments. New members, not enrollments.
No, that is the same thing. Listen,
okay.
Adam, check it out. Network marketing's awesome. It really is awesome. And there's a lot of it I don't like. And you guys have seen that from me. Like, I'm just too honest. I'm just such an honest person. And I pride myself on being, you know what it would be called? Radically honest, right? And sometimes it hurts me. Sometimes I'm so honest that it ain't good for business, okay? But network marketing is the ultimate lifestyle. The reason Adam is working so hard is because he knows He knows that if he gives this everything he's got for, say, 3 to 5 years, if he makes that kind of a rock solid commitment, he knows what's coming. Results may vary. Results may always vary. But let me tell you something. If you could only make 10K a month in network marketing, 10,000 a month, if you could only get to about, we'll call it 36 cycles a week commission, okay? Guys, you don't realize it, but you will live like a multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
You'll have all the liberties, all the freedoms. I know people that have made $100 million, $200 million. I know these kinds of people. I have friends that are very successful, and they're jealous and envious of my lifestyle. You go figure. And guess what? I don't even need to make the kind of money that I make. I kid you not, when I was making 10K a month, my friends were envious of my lifestyle. Because why? What do you value? You value what? Your time. So here's we go, Adam. How hard would you work over the next 18 months? How hard would you work if you knew without any shadow of a doubt that it could potentially set you up for the rest of your life to have complete liberty? I lived it. I lived it. Jimmy Smith told me, Sean, he goes, give it everything you got.
That's right.
He said, you don't realize what you have in your hands. Give it everything you got. He said, you could retire by the time you're 30. You know what a lot of you don't know? From 30 to 40, I was pretty much retired. I didn't. The reason I was always available for everybody will always say, Sean, how are you always available for me? Like, aren't you busy? I'm like, no, I'm not busy. I've been more busy the last 5 months than I've been in the last 10 years. No kidding. If you add up the last 10 years, I've been more busy the last 5 months. But guess why? Why do I have that lifestyle, guys? I paid the price. Adam, you're paying the price. It's going to pay off for you. It's going to pay off for you, and you're going to be the hero that gave your family that lifestyle that was there for your family. I'm so excited for you, brother.
Thank you. And your question, to answer your question, how hard would I work? As hard as it takes, man. As hard as it takes. And I plan on doing that. And I know it's coming for us. I just do. I mean, the stars and the planets, or whatever you believe, have aligned. I truly believe that. I mean, we're coming off a really hell of a year. And this has just been such a gosh, I don't know, star in the, I don't know what I want to call it, but it's just been so fantastic. And I can't wait to help other people. I mean, my girl Christina, she was Crystal manager for 2 days. She's Crystal director now. Guess why? Guess why? Because she enrolls people. She gets them into Isabody. She enrolls people with the websites, gets them into Isabody, tells them about the opportunity. She gets into their account, makes a recommended cart, sends the recommended carts to me. I make the website for that person and the flyer with the QR code. Off and running. She's going to be an executive probably by the end of 2 weeks.
You know what we've been doing, Adam? Think about this. If you look at my personal enrollments, because I am radically honest, if you look at my personal enrollments, you guys got to forgive me. I am very, very sore today. I just ran an ultra marathon. No, I'm okay, but for real, listen. If you look at my personal enrollments, I'm not proud of it, guys. I am not proud of it. Let me tell you why. Because you'd probably see like 2,000 people, and you would probably see that the majority of them are not ordering anymore. Now, yeah. I'm probably in the top 50 of the company, and I think my cumulative earnings are over 8 million now. But that goes to show you, when Jimmy Smith says you can fail 90% of the time and still become unbelievably wealthy and successful, it's true. But you guys, part of the reason for that, it wasn't my fault. Like, I did my job. What's my job? Think about it. What's my job? Is my job to get people on the products? It is, isn't it? I did my job. Why aren't they sticking? Why aren't they sticking? But guess what? More so than ever before in my history, people are sticking. They're sticking. Why are they sticking, Adam?
Because they feel it. That's why. They feel it. And it's simple, right? It's not complicated. That's why they're sticking. And when I truly believe when you incorporate all of the resources that you guys have at your fingertips, when you incorporate all of those together, because I mentioned Penny earlier, you can use the benefits of Penny and take them and move them over to Now
Hold on.
Site.
For someone that doesn't know what Penny is, just
sorry. So Penny is an app that you link it with your Isagenix account, okay? And it keeps track of all your personal enrollments. It has, their phone number and email. It'll tell you when their last order was and what it was. It'll tell you when their next auto ship is and what's in the auto ship cart, right? If you enroll somebody, it'll tell you, hey, do your open box call or message now. Or, hey, it's so-and-so's first week has just been done. Congratulate them. It's so much value. And they are getting so much better every day with adding content like videos and scripts and PDFs and things like that, to where it's one click. You can click, hey, I want to send the Dr. Plant video about blah, 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 blah. Send. Boom, gone. But see, what I'm saying is you can take some of that content, copy the URL, the website, bring it over to Now Site, and you'll learn this later on. Bring it over to the Now Site and create something that maybe Facebook or LinkedIn or something like that, those bots won't identify as a clickable link, and you'll reach more people.
All right, dude. You just went Chinese for me.
I know.
Just listen. Just hear me out. What we need to do, Adam, we're not going to go longer than 9 minutes. That's my commitment to this group. But I don't want to leave everybody hanging. We need action steps. What should we do as a collective group to ensure that everybody on this call, see, for instance, I've got Crystal and Brady on this call. They're brand new. They own a store, a wellness center. And they don't know, all they know is they're excited about ER Shred. They're excited about the, everything. And that they're the ones I wanted to put you on the phone with. But action steps, what should we do? Let's do 1, 2, 3. What should they do so that we can keep this moving forward? Guys, let this be the call where you commit. Let this be the call. Guys, let's talk about it, okay? You want to know why I don't go attend a lot of trainings? You want to know why? There's trainings all over the bloody world, aren't there? Okay, guess what? You're looking at a guy who is very successful, wildly successful. I'm wildly successful outside of Isagenix. And you know what? What you don't realize is that I'm a guy who doesn't read much. I don't read much. And you know why I don't read much? Is because there ain't that much room up in there. I'm very simple, okay? I believe it. When Albert Einstein was asked, what's your phone number? He said, I don't know. I don't remember anything. I don't put anything up there that I could easily look up, okay? So I got people on this call, and you're not even anywhere near as successful as me. And I don't say that in any demeaning fashion whatsoever. And if you think my mom and dad built my business for me, then let's talk about that, because they sure as hell didn't build it for my other 3 siblings, okay? But look at this. You have got to commit. Stop reading all the damn books. Stop attending all the trainings and just do what we're asking you to do here. This is the most critical thing you can do if you want to generate supplemental passive residual income for your family. Do what we're going to tell you and then follow through every single day. All right, Adam. We just need like 3 action steps, brother. What do you think we should do?
All right. So Facebook page, ISA Now Site Collaborators. ISA Now Site Collaborators. Join that page. Okay. Then I'm in there, Olivier's in there. You'll start to see some content. Somebody put it in the chat earlier, alldforyou.com, right? Get on that. It's a video that explains it, that explains the value of it and everything that it can do. And then in the Now Site Collaborators page, start asking questions. Just start asking questions. If there's something you don't understand, or before, you know, just start asking questions. If you want to see my stuff, it's all in there, right? It's all in there. I mean, friend me on Facebook, and just click on what
Can I get a commitment out of you though?
Me?
Out of respect for you and out of respect for your wife, guys, let's try to let Adam teach us collectively, okay? Adam is a nice guy and he won't tell you no. Jesse is a nice guy. Jesse, although he's got this mouth of a sailor, which I actually like it. I think it's just absolutely awesome. I think it goes perfectly with his Boston accent myself. But check it out. Jesse's the nicest guy you'll ever meet, and he will do anything for anyone. You know why I love Jesse? If I was to call Jesse and say, Jesse, I got problems, brother. I'm not kidding. The dude would fly across the country for me. He would drop everything. This is the kind of person I'm talking about. Adam's the same way. Adam, out of respect for your family, we can't have you bombarded. I need you to, let's commit, okay? Don't be training people onesies. Do everything recorded, do everything leveraged so that, you know, I'm not going to have you bombarded with all of this. You're doing this out of the goodness of your heart. You're doing this to give back to our community. You're doing this to expand the reach of ER Shred. Please, please, please do not let this consume you, okay?
Well, and that's the beauty of it, man. It's already done, and it's one click. I mean, it's already provided. You take it over, and once you learn it, it's like riding a bike, you guys. Once you learn it once, and then you just get better and better and better, and then you won't need me or Olivier or whoever, and then you can teach it to your team, and that's exactly how it's how it's supposed to work, right? It's how it's supposed to work, and this is what makes it duplicatable. And guys, this is the most duplicatable thing I've ever seen. I can make websites for anyone, and I don't know how to freaking make a website, but I can do it. Everything's figure outable. And this has made it so easy. And then once it's done, once it's perfected, it's never perfected, by the way. Once it's good enough to share, I share it, and then you can take it. You just got to change all the stuff.
Adam, is it the kind of thing where you first started, it was daunting and intimidating?
Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, that's why I called my brother first. I was like, what's a click funnel?
Okay, so it was daunting. And would you say that now you're to the point where you enjoy it?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I damn right enjoy it because it's got analytics in there too. It tells you how many people clicked on this, and how many people clicked on that, how many emails you sent, how many clicks on this email, and where it went to after that.
Okay.
And that it's so cool. It is just so cool. And guys, we are at an infant stage with this, man. I'm telling you, this is like ground floor opportunity stuff.
Adam, I want to say one more thing. I want to make mention, you know, I don't know it yet, but I'm committed to learning it with my wife, Crystal. We're committed to learning it as well. And I want everyone to know also that I asked Adam yesterday, Adam, like, what are you doing, bro? Like, you're rocking and rolling, you're killing it. Like, Adam, what should we talk about on the call? What's, and he just said, this is what we're going to talk about. This was all him.
Hey, Sean, can I interrupt you? Can I interrupt for a quick second?
Yeah, hey, Tasha.
Hey, listen, Adam, absolutely amazing. I just want to say I've had the Now site since January, procrastinated, got like completely, you know, overwhelmed by it. It just seemed like too much. And I had a little bit of web design, you know, training in the background. I have a girl on my team who's does websites and all, and she's just been playing around and all. Actually spent 2 hours with her on it today and built the first page. looked at your stuff, the Adams experiments. I've been, Olivier keeps sending me messages, when are you going to do this? So this is really amazing. It's great timing. I think it's good, and it would be great. I agree with Sean, like, don't spread yourself too thin, whatever we can do, and we learned, and my partner Marcella learned, however we can, help support, and maybe we get like a thing where we can get everybody together on the same Zoom and have like just a training step by step.
We have
I'm
to
happy
commit.
to be I'm happy to be a part of that. And
Thank you.
But
we
guys,
got to commit.
Yeah, you got to commit, and there's already that training there. Okay,
Yes.
so allD4U.com, that's already there. Olivier does 2 a week. That's already there. So
What does that mean? He does 2 what?
he does 2 trainings a week on
he does it
on
there.
Zoom.
But I just find
How do you get that information?
ISA Now Site Collaborators Facebook page.
Okay. Olivier's a good dude. I really do love that guy. I mean, that guy, I want everybody to know the only one that benefits from Now Site is Olivier, but you guys got to realize he would have to enroll thousands and thousands to really make some substantive income, and that's his intention. And so I'm all for it, man, because he's one good dude. I promised, I actually told him I was weary of this. I was very skeptical, but I told him, as long as none of our people get sucked into any kind of an affiliate program or anything like that, then we'll take a good hard look at it. We'll consider it. They promised me no affiliate program, no nothing. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if people do sign up, whatever, you get like a free month or something like that, which is great. But all the information is there, and now that Now Site has been part of this group here for a few months, we've kind of perfected some websites. Obviously, the ER Shred site, the ER Shred Biz site, and the in my opinion, the collagen site, and it's so much easier now for all of you guys just to pull it. You don't have to create it. It's already done. All you got to learn how to do is change the links. So what I would recommend for all of you to do right now or after this call is create your ER Shred Pack links, recommended carts: chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, and Neapolitan. Okay. It's $301. Make sure it's 198 BV.
I put Adam in the Shredders Unite Biz site on Facebook. I did a video showing how to create those carts. I don't know if I did a good job, but it's there.
Yeah, so create all of those carts with all of those products on Lifestyle Rewards, so they get the free shipping. Okay, and then next time we chat, if you have Now Site, we will show you how to pull the website that's already been created over to your account and put those recommended cart links into that new website, and then you can share it far and wide. It's that simple. It is, guys. You guys don't have to create websites anymore. You guys don't have to create email campaigns anymore. All you have to do is take it from the shared collaboration section into your account, change what needs to be changed within, and then apply. That's it. It's super simple.
All right, Adam, last question. Oh, sorry, I cut you off, Adam.
No sweat. Go ahead.
What were you going to say, though? I didn't want to.
I forgot, man.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry.
Got too much stuff up here.
Adam, last thing, please close it out with what you see the future of this. What you see.
Man, I see massive opportunity. I see massive potential and massive duplication. Guys, and I said this earlier tonight, if I would have had something like this early on, I'd be 7-figure earner a year, not just a millionaire, a year. I guarantee it, because I can keep track of everyone with one click. Am I getting international biz from this? Not yet. It has just been fantastic. the coaching is so simple with ER Shred, with the collagen and Now Sight, guys, get immersed. I mean, if you want, right? I mean, we all got to figure out how much we want to really put into everything that we do if you want. But in my experience, I've put a lot into this and it's paid off huge. And I'm confident that it will do the same for you. If you put a lot into this, you'll get more than that out of it. And then once you do, I mean, it's like residual income. You do the upfront work a little bit or a lot, a lot. You get paid for a while, okay? And then you teach your teams how to do it. And then it grows. And then they teach their teams and it grows. And that's exponential growth. And it's just, I mean, it's set it and forget it. What was that? The rotisserie chicken guy, right? I mean, once you set it, I mean, you'd never forget it. You don't want to do that because that's bad. But yeah, this is all good stuff, guys. Don't be overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed at first. I was scared. I didn't want anyone to know that Adam didn't know, right? I didn't want anyone to know that. And that's why I called my brother. I was like, yo, talk to me about ClickFunnels. And the way that he talked to me, I didn't understand what he said. And so I still jumped in, and I was intimidated at first. And then I had my meeting with Olivier, and he graciously showed me how to do this and that and whatever. So, wow, it's easier than the, whatever Isagenix came out with a year and a half ago, the stuff where you could do stuff with the pictures. It's easier than that, to where you could create like templates and stuff. I forget what it's called.
And you're actually building. What's neat is like in my Isagenix, I've got, I mean, you're talking hundreds of thousands of people. Okay. But I can't communicate with them all. I can't. Mm-hmm. And so what I like about what we're doing here is once you have it built out, once you start to generate that influence and that following, you hold the power.
Yeah.
Moving forward.
Right. Yeah. So once you have their email, then you can communicate as much as you like with information pertinent to them.
Yeah.
And make no mistake, guys, it will take upfront work and upfront commitment. It just will. But you saw the numbers on what it's done for me in the past 3 months. And you see my excitement now. And I'm telling you, it's easier than you think. I guarantee you it is easier than you think. And you can do this.
All right, everybody on the line who's on board, you guys want to raise your hand? You guys want to take like an oath? Who's got you guys want to like cut each other? We can cut our fingers and like stick blood on the.
Right.
No, for real though, guys. If you want what Adam's got right now, the dude is basically saying, "I'll show you how to do it," and it's a no-brainer. I'm on board. You know, we're all on board, I believe. So Adam, thank you for this. Thank you for everything. And you go enjoy Disney. Disney's in what, 1 week?
It'll be 1 week tomorrow. Yeah, we're leaving tomorrow. We're driving down, and man, this has been something we've looked forward to for over a year now. We were supposed to go in August of last year, and then that got, ruined. And then November of last year, and that got ruined. And then March of this year, and that got ruined. But this time we're going, and we're a huge Disney family, and we cannot wait to get back to just that feel good. Can't wait.
I actually love that about you, man. I think that's so. How many times you been to Disney?
Gosh, over a dozen.
That's great.
Yeah, over a dozen. And
good wholesome fun.
Yeah. I mean, it's expensive, wholesome fun. Yeah. In my opinion, worth every penny.
All right, that's great. Hey guys, we'll let you run. We'll see you all in the groups, and we'll see you all active in the groups. And thank you again, Adam. Guys,
yeah.
I want to challenge everyone on this phone. I got one plea, if you will. Okay. if you guys see great results in the ER Shred group, do me a favor. If there are people that you know, just reach out to them privately and ask them, just give them a little nudge, a gentle nudge, and ask them if they'd be willing to come on our Come Alive call and share a 3-minute testimonial of how they've done, what was life before, what was life after, what are the benefits. Because I've got to tell you, that call, my father today, he said, that's the smartest, the best call that he's ever seen in our industry. He said, the whole flipping thing is testimonial.